that, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I really wanted it, but I like.
Okay, we're up.
I got an iPad Pro, and man, these iPads are amazing. I would just rather, and I got the interface for a mic for XLR. I can just use the that, and then. But
I know you're gonna hate to hear this, but
yeah.
you know who knows Lucy real well is
Who?
Michael Brown.
Fuck him.
Yeah, all right. That's what I thought you were gonna say. But
What I mean
And
is,
when I say I use it every home CU game. But I just
you use what?
Lucy Light as a backup for the Comrex Access. So
Okay,
I use it,
I
but
can
I don't.
buy an Access and carry it with me, but that has to plug in. You can't use cell with that.
You can't if you got a USB cell
Card.
stick. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, we do a lot of remotes that way.
with the
With a Verizon card, yeah. With the Comrex, it just goes into the USB port because it comes with a Wi-Fi antenna.
oh, you're talking about
Wi-Fi.
Comrex Access.
So
Yeah,
if you do
Access
Wi-Fi,
USB,
do you
they
use
call
your,
it, Access
do you
portable.
plug yours in or do you?
Mine's
use Wi-Fi?
a
Ethernet.
sit there standalone internet.
I understand that, but
With
do you plug
Ethernet?
it into
Ethernet.
Yeah.
Do you plug it into your Ethernet?
I
Okay.
do.
See, plug
The USB access is a lot more expensive, but it's a lot more versatile.
Oh yeah, you could do this show from the RV. You
What
know
is
that.
it called?
Access
Access.
USB.
Well, no, just Comrex Access is that's $5.
Well, they
grand.
also make
the rack mount.
yeah, and they're both access.
Well,
So
we
that's
yeah,
don't
why
but the
have a
they're-
rack mount doesn't.
You don't
use-
have a rack mount. You
No.
have just the
yeah.
quad.
Yeah, if you never have
Access.
to, mine's called a Bricklink, BRICLINK. It's made by the same company. It's sort of a baby brother. It really depends on whether you think you're ever going to need to move around with it.
Yeah, I will.
If you're ever going to move around with it, you don't want mine
Why?
because
Yours
it's
just
only Ethernet. It's not Wi-Fi. It's
Oh,
not USB.
Okay, so which one is
It's
the
the Access.
Access?
Comrex Access.
And that will cost how much?
Oh, it's a few
$5,000.
thousand new.
Yeah.
But
And what did Mark
3 to
just
5
get?
grand.
What did Mark just get?
I think he's just on Lucy Light.
No, yeah,
his
that's
laptop.
right, but he uses an interface. That's what he does.
Yeah.
So my question is, I mean, I want to be able to have freedom to move around. Like when Stephanie and I go to California and stuff, I just want to bring something with me so I don't have to take so much time off. I know that Mark can fill in, but I mean, there's a limit. I mean, I can't just go out for.
Well, yeah, that and if you planned it right and you had his sort of thing, you could get Ethernet at a hotel or whatever.
Yeah. But I want to be able to
But
not worry.
the phone card is the best.
So
'Cause
I
when
can
you get a good connection-
the Comrex, and I could probably use, if it's Wi-Fi, I can use my Wi-Fi on my iPad or something, my existing Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
my hotspot.
Exactly.
so it's called Access Portable to USB. And
Is that what you're talking about?
Is that the handheld? Looks like
Yeah.
a big tricorder.
yeah.
And what's the price?
Let's see.
Anybody have?
It's Comrex,
Yeah, Access
portable. What?
to the number 2 USB.
Okay.
It looks like they sell it
So
in
it
a
can
package
do-
with headphones
It
and all
can do
kinds of shit
Wi-Fi.
for about
It can do
$4,600. There's a
network,
bunch of other
not
stuff.
Wi-Fi, and
It can do Wi-Fi
Ethernet, yeah, Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and card.
and cell phone.
Cell phone.
okay.
Like I say, it's more expensive, but you can beat the hell out of it. It's rubberized. It's designed to have a cell card in it and
With
hold
Lucy,
a microphone during a ride.
Can they talk down the line to me with Lucy?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's two-way.
But I can't talk to them off the air.
No. And
Right.
you could with the Access, but we have to do a lot of different crap here for you to have an off-air. Because it's stereo. And we're talking about starting to make left-right with those.
Real quick, on that commercial for Rocky Mountain Retro phone, do you say foammywalls.com? Because
Foam your
form
wall.
your walls. Thank
That's
you.
what I said.
Somebody called on that.
Well,
and do you want?
they're hearing it wrong.
Which is an awesome euphemism.
And do you want Compass on for line 1?
I don't know if I'm
That was a call from
yesterday.
today or not. I texted to ask
Let me
him.
know.
What do they call it? The hot mess or what? No.
How much have you used yours, Ross?
I've used it a lot. When I lived in Netherlands, I did all my KOA shows from Netherlands using that. And
How did you do your call screening? Just on Messenger?
I used well now I use a Google Doc. And the producer just signs in, and I formatted a Google Doc to be a call scanner and just share it that way.
Because it's live edited.
And, you know, if you were in a much more remote kind of thing, you could just do text messages from the producer's cell phone to yours.
Okay, man.
Knock him dead, Tom.
See you guys.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter, 303-713-TALK. 303-713-8255. You can call about anything you want. Man, second day like this where a lot of us are shut in or just staying cozy, whatever's on your mind, we'd love to talk about it this hour, brought to you by CBD Products That Work, PanaceaLife.com. Well, it's PanaceaLife.com, but it's the name of the company. Full name of the company is Panacea Life Sciences. And if you want to order it, you can go to realcbdthatworks.com, realcbdthatworks.com. And I like to sift through all the stuff we get bombarded with, whether it's stem cell therapy, CBD, whether it's insulation, whether it's concrete repair, whether it's furnaces, air conditioners, whatever. What I like to do is sift through and find the best of the best. That's one of my jobs, as well as exposing bad guys. And then Tim wants some information, whatever information you want. Let's just have a community meeting live on the air where we can just unload. So Tim, you got some questions. It sounds important. What's happening, Tim? Are you there, Tim? Hold on. Are you there? Yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
Hey, Tom, my wife got in an accident in the middle of July, and it took about a month for our insurance company to determine the car was totaled. So they were really
Whoa. Why did it take so long?
Well, that's a great question.
Wow.
We had the car towed from the scene and took it to a local shop, and then we went over to get our belongings, and they had just moved it to a shop way up in Brighton, which is their holding yard.
Jeez.
And then it took a while for their evaluator to go out and look at the car.
But right now, the story is this: they totaled it.
That's correct.
So
and
what
the
do we?
other driver ran the red light, admitted fault, and was cited for running the red. So the insurance on our side, I thought, I'll deal with ours, so I don't have to fight his company on a daily basis. And we basically got a valuation that's about $3,500 lower than I can replace the car for.
Yeah.
And that includes the sales tax. So I've been fighting with the insurance.
Now hold on. It's whose insurance company are you fighting with?
I called my own insurance company because I thought it would be easier to deal with them than it would be dealing with the other driver.
Well, is it right? You got to do both. Is it the other driver's fault? Beyond a shadow of a doubt?
Yes.
Okay.
He was cited for running the red light.
Well, then I would sue the other driver. Don't go to the other driver's insurance company, but sue the other driver. But listen, whether it's your company or their company or the other driver, you have to be reasonable in your valuation, but your company should come through with a proper valuation. So how far off are they?
Well, by the time you add the sales tax, it's about $3,500.
Well, how did they get that far apart? They have to show you what they've used for their valuation.
They did, and they gave me their list of comparables.
Okay, well, what's wrong with their comps? Now, Mark fought one time and got about 9,000 more, and he was able to show the comparables were wrong. They weren't the same units. So I'm asking you straight up, are the comps wrong? Or are you simply shopping at more expensive places?
Nope. I started with across the country because her car, the combination.
You can't. It has to be the local market. You're not allowed to go across the country. Neither are they.
Yep. So that's what we ended up doing. In fact, I ended up purchasing one of the vehicles they had as a comp, and it didn't have the same features. So its value was a little bit lower, and they don't even value my car as the average of their comps. And then if you add the sales tax on there, the total difference is about $3,500.
But it sounds like you already settled or not?
No, we've not settled. We just simply had to buy a vehicle for her to drive. And So that was one of my questions. Can I sue the other driver?
Yes.
Because I've already done the appeal
Yes.
process with my insurance company.
Well, how did you lose? Here's what I don't understand. How did you lose your insurance company when you know what the hell's going on? How did you lose that?
What do you mean?
You said you already went through the appeals. I'm assuming you lost.
Oh, yes. The next phase, because I gave them comps, and they said my comps aren't legitimate, which is one of the same comps they used. So, but the challenge is the valuation, which I kind of got to the point where I'm done, because the next step is they want to say there's an appeals process.
Okay, listen. First of all, I don't think you're fighting your insurance company properly. I think you can get the money from your insurance company. But now let's talk about the other. I'm just telling you, you got to fight with your insurance company in a better way, because you can win. Now let's talk about the other question you had, and that is.
Okay.
And that is, can you go after the other driver? Yes. For all or any part of it, yes, you can.
Okay, so then
but you don't go after the other party's insurance company. You go after the other party.
The other driver himself. Okay, great.
Yeah, directly, and then they make noise and start yelling and screaming, saying, oh, my God, we need help. They're screwing us. That's what you do. Because, they're going to say, you need to stick up for me. If you go to the other insurance company, it doesn't work. They never look at, they don't have a contractual obligation to you. But don't waste any time, bro. You better do it.
So you might have just answered two of my other questions. One is, do we have to share medical information with the other driver's insurance? Because they're asking for a release with HIPAA.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to get paid, that's reasonable, yes.
Okay, and then they're asking to do an interview with the other insurance. Is that something we?
What does that mean? The other insurance wants to interview you?
Interview my wife about
how
the accident transpired.
Do you know why they want to do that?
Oh, sure. I've heard you in the past telling people, be careful, because they're going to try to trip you up.
That's exactly what they're going to do. So you have that in mind. So I would tell them, I want all of the questions submitted in writing. And if they won't do it, then you got to figure there's a problem. Just go after the other party. Screw their insurance company. They can't make you do anything, okay? Bottom line, you don't have a contract with the other party. That's it, bottom line. Now, Robert wants to talk about a muscle stimulator. What the heck is that? And we have lines open at 303-713-TALK. 303-713-8255. Robert, what's happening?
Okay, Tom. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a muscle stimulator. They have a lot of TENS units out there.
Now, that TENS units is what I thought you meant. And for those listening, there's a light voltage that goes to, I believe, it's micro voltage, and it not vibrates, it tingles kind of and stimulates muscles. But you're not talking about a TENS unit.
No, a muscle stimulator is like a deep massage. It grabs the muscle. And
I know what you mean. But I thought TENS units could be intensified to do that. I had one time. I would put the pads on, and then I would increase the voltage, and then it would pulse and kind of flex the muscle and then let it go.
I haven't found one to do that. The muscle stimulator does that. The TENS unit sends a little electrical shock through you. And I had one, but it broke.
God, I had one that was so great. I had one that was so great that I now that you say it, I'm wondering where the hell did I put it? I don't remember getting rid of it. I had one I would plug in. I would have these pads. You could clean the pads or buy new ones, and you would have these sticky pads. You put on this, you snap them on and plug them in, and you can have either pulsing, you could have a steady TENS, you could have all kinds of different therapies. And you know what? They were really cool. Almost like a massage. Now, I don't know where you get them. That's a good question. I can even visualize mine. Where the hell did it go? I like those things. I don't know. We could ask people. I imagine there's a lot of portable units around that people use. You know, if
Yeah, I have
you
about
listen, I'll tell you what, Robert. If you
Okay.
listen, I think we're going to ask people if they have a muscle stimulator they like, either a TINS unit or something you can put pads on. And I like the one where I could choose different cycles. I could choose different frequencies. I could have a pulsing where it kind of grabbed that muscle and made it really tight and then loosened it. It was so good for circulation and stuff. So thanks for sparking my memory. We have a traffic alert from JR who's calling in. JR, what do you have going on?
Hey, Tom, northbound 225 at Sand Creek, they're doing an emergency road repair. It looks like the bridge is coming apart there
Wow.
on the road.
So it's northbound on what, JR?
Northbound 225 just past Colfax over the Sand Creek Bridge.
Okay.
And they're doing an emergency repair. The right lane is closed. All right lanes are closed. You're only got one lane going through.
Well,
Instead
thank
of
you.
going to the airport.
Yeah. Ooh. Anyway, Mark and Suzanne went to the airport early. I think they got off on time. I'm not sure. We got more coming up. I'm Tom Martino. Stick around. Get your calls in 303-713-TALK.
Hey, brother, good morning.
This will be fun. We'll have fun.
I got lost when I came up here again. I've turned around, man.
We don't care, bro.
I don't know
You're
which
here.
way to go.
That's what counts.
It looks so different when you get up here now.
Oh, so fourth floor?
I gotta get used to this, man. Jeez. Oh, jeez. How you guys doing? You doing good?
Doing good, but cold.
You got a cold?
Cold.
Oh, it's cold. I know it's cold. Jeez. I thought you said you had a cold.
No. For October? Holy cow.
What makes no sense is they had school yesterday, but then they canceled it for today.
I think
And it's
they got a
not
lot
even
of heat
snowing.
from
Yeah, that's true. They had it yet. What a dumb thing. You're right.
I didn't get it. And then they had an early release yesterday, so.
Yeah, no, I think they were getting a lot of heat. Why didn't they cancel it? So they figured they was good.
Jeez.
So there are some muscle stimulators.
Okay, I got a spot doing right now.
Call 303-731-1308.
Concrete repair, crackerjackmudjacking.com. Don't even rack your brain trying to figure out what crackerjack does. You know, a lot of people have a misconception of mudjacking. What they do is lift concrete, seal the cracks. It brings cracks together. Instead of replacing, you can often do crackerjackmudjacking.com. But here's the bottom line. To find out, simply call them. You get free estimates. When I did, I saved 12 grand over replacement. They were able to lift and correct for $1,500. Free estimates, crackerjackmudjacking.com, 303-410-7787.
The final deadline for filing 2018 taxes has come and gone, and soon it'll be time to start thinking about 2019.
Yeah, some of these muscle stimulators, they actually use them for a semi-workout.
Yes, I know. They're wonderful. They can actually help. You know what you're going to find crazy? They can help you build abs. They can. They can help you build abs.
Huh.
Oh, they're
So
incredible.
they actually work, huh?
Yeah, I had one. I loved it.
Definitely more expensive than a TENS unit.
How much are they?
Yeah, this one, $530.
Yeah, that's not that bad, man. They used to be thousands.
I trust them, and you can too. 844 Larson Tax on Church Ranch Road in Westminster. 844 Larson Tax. That's 844 LARSON Tax. Hey, Rick, I'm so
You say they actually work, huh?
Oh my God, they do.
He's okay now. But
You got my word on it.
Because it says that it's increased muscle strength, larger muscle size, increased explosive strength,
I'm going to buy one now that I remember.
speed up muscle recovery.
When I got life insurance for my family last year, they saved me
Mark on vacation?
Yeah, they just went today.
Nice.
Well, he went and then he forgot his wallet.
Oh, no.
But his neighbor was going to bring it up to him. But I hope they got by this 225.
Take it slow.
They're heading to Las Vegas.
Are they really? I'm going on a family road trip next week. Going to, we're driving through Nevada to get to California. Renee won't fly. Remember that time? She won't fly, so we're going to drive.
So what are you doing in California?
Going to Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm a big kid, but my son and wife enjoy it too. So.
Yeah. Jeez, I hope the fires are out of there.
Yeah, I heard about that. Jeez. Seems like every time we go, there's a fire down there.
I know it. This is very close to L.A. They're in LA.
That's too bad. One time I saw Jay Leno.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we went to Universal Studio, and he was about as far away as you are from me right now. And he was doing something. I said, "Wow, that's Jay Leno." That's just really weird. He's standing right there.
Was he funny?
No, he was like doing some kind of interview. They had cameras around him, but it was at Universal Studios. So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing him that close.
I like him. I thought he was pretty funny.
I always wanted to meet the Fonz, Henry Winkler.
Yeah.
And we went to Warner Brothers last year. No, I'm not Warner Brothers. I'm sorry.
God, is he funny?
Oh, he's a trip, isn't he?
He's a great actor. Man.
Yeah, he's cool.
Do you see all his new roles in
I haven't seen him
when he was in Arrested Development. Did you see that?
Ah.
You don't know what Arrested Development is?
I have heard of it.
It's so cool.
Really? I just remember as the Fonz,
I love him, and he makes fun of himself. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's cool. We went to where they do Paramount Studios for a tour, and I asked the lady. I said, "Do you ever see Henry Winkler?" She goes, "All the time." I said, "Would you do me a favor and tell her?"
Was this when it was still on?
No, he still goes there just to do stuff. Like he's a director and stuff. And I asked her to tell him. I said hi. Tell him that Frank said hi. If you ever see him.
Why did you ask that? Like, what year was that?
No, this is last year. We were at Paramount Studios, and I asked her if Henry Winkler ever goes there. She says, all the time he's here. And I said, well, if you happen to see him, please tell him Frank said hi. She goes, okay. He's going to say, it's Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, right.
That's weird that you would ask if he's there, right?
No, I understand that he does stuff still at the studios, but more for directing.
A Wednesday at 4, a priest in South Carolina denies Joe Biden First Holy Communion, right or wrong? Should priests deny Holy Communion to all pro-abortion politicians? Join me at 4.
Hi, Tom Martino, your troubleshooter. Let's get right to the phones. That's my promise to you. Steve, what do you know about a muscle stimulator? Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, listen, my wife just, you know how women go in the bathroom and they curl their hair and they got that hair curling iron? And
yeah.
Forever today.
Yeah.
Dyson just came out with this hair curling iron and automatically wraps the hair around the iron itself. It takes literally seconds to curl her hair, and she loves it.
Are you kidding me?
No, it automatically wraps the hair around the curling iron.
Well, how would it ever do that? Are you joking with me?
No, look it up look up Dyson, the hair curling iron. Is it a little pricey? Yeah, that curling iron was $500 bills.
Hair curling, okay. And
it's
what is it like a suck it up with air and twist it around it?
No, there's no air. I don't know what the technology is, but it automatically wraps her hair right around that iron, and in seconds it's curled.
Okay, I'm going to look it up. Who makes it? Dyson?
Dyson.
Do you have that there?
It's $500.
And it's a hair curling. Oh, how does it?
Air
oh, does it twist or what? How does it get the hair on there? What's Dan? It
looks like a twist and blows hot air on.
You know what? Well, let's turn this show into a cool gifts. The automatic hair curling iron. Don's got a comment on muscle stimulators. We got a lot of comments. I want to go to that. And Tim, don't go away. I'll come back to you. Don, what do you know? Don, these muscle stimulators, as I remember, they really, really work. They can actually help you build muscle. They're amazing. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, I've actually got one. I was just about ready to use it when you mentioned it. I have a website for you if anybody out there is interested.
Yeah, what is it?
It's www.hidow.com.
Hidow or Hidow? H-I. So Hotel India, Delta, Oscar, Whiskey.
That is correct.
Okay, .com. Let's see what that, and that's a muscle stimulator you use?
That's the one I use. I got mine out for a deal at the VA. So
Did it work?
Oh yeah, actually, as I said before, I was about to use it when you mentioned it.
You know what? There is something I'm going to tell you won't believe. It can help you build abs, some of these, because the way they contract your muscle and hold it, they can help you build abs. They're amazing. Now, you got to get the right one. And again, you can't just be a fatty, Von Fatty in front of the TV and build abs. I mean, you got to do something. But it does help. Dave, you have a physical therapist that has info, or you are a physical therapist, right?
Yeah, I'm a physical therapist. What you're describing to build the muscles is called the neuromuscular electrical stimulator, an NMES.
It's amazing.
For pain is a TENS device or an IFC, an interferential current.
But doesn't the neuroelectric device doesn't it kind of also help because it is getting circulation going?
Yeah, it does. But an NMES is designed to actually neurologically trigger the muscle through an electrical stimulation of the muscle. So you have to make sure you're using the correct frequency and rate on there. There's a width and a rate. You can trick a TENS device into doing the same thing. However, you don't want to do that because there's a ramp time and an on and off time that you want to use, and TENS doesn't have that technology.
Hey, this is amazing to me, Dave, that one time when I got this for my lower back in the day, the guy said, use it on other muscles, and I swear to you, it started. Now, obviously, I watch my diet, and I work out a little, but this truly helps you build muscle.
Yeah, it does. It actually, when you're de-innervated, when your muscles become a little weaker, they don't understand how to react. This actually applies extra electrical current to those muscles to make them contract in the way you want to. And a cheap one that you can buy on Amazon for a NMES that's entry level, it's BALEGO. Bravo, Alpha, Lima. Yeah, Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Echo, Golf, Oscar.
Okay,
on Amazon. And then you just have to set the rate and the width correctly. But a TENS device, if he's looking for a pain device, there's a TENS. It should be a TENS 7000 on there. They run about $26 or so.
Man, I love this information. I'd like to ask another question. How do shoulders freeze when people say they have a frozen shoulder?
So it's adhesive capsulitis. So usually women are more likely to have it than men. However, men do get it just based on muscle bulk. But you have an injury to your shoulder or some other disease pathology that causes you to stop using your shoulder. And then from there, you stop reaching up above.
Yeah.
And once you start doing that, the capsule actually tightens down. It's a use it or lose it. So the capsule will tighten up, and then from there, you start to lose range.
How hard is it to break up and get back your motion without pain?
It's painful to do. It's easier to do if they come in quicker. So if you come in quicker, we can do joint mobilizations, passive range of motion. We'll use neuromuscular stimulators to stimulate the posterior shoulder girdle to bring everything back. But it's painful. It's not fun. If you let it go on itself, they can resolve. It can take up to 2 years.
Gosh.
So.
All right. Well, thank you, Dave. No, I do not have a frozen shoulder, but someone does that I know and love. And anyway, she's been getting physical therapy, but man, is it a long process. 303-713-TALK. Tim, you have another question. We have lines open, 303-713-8255. I heard about this Dyson hair curling iron by mistake. We were talking about muscle stimulators, but if you know of any cool ideas for gifts or really great gadgets, let me know. These NEMS, neuro electronic muscle stimulators, can actually build muscle as well. That's amazing. You can put them on your freaking abs and sit at your computer. Now, obviously, you got to watch your diet and do some other things. And Frank Duran, the real estate man, you might want to try that. I'm not insinuating that you need it, but you don't have time to exercise.
Actually, I do. My son has me going to the gym, Tom.
How many times?
About 3 days a week.
Wonderful.
Go into the gym about 9 o'clock at night.
Good.
That's about the only time I can go.
So you guys have a good time.
We have a pretty good time.
Good. Tim wants to ask another question. Go ahead, Tim.
Hey, Tom, I was just curious, is there some formula or anything for, call it pain and suffering with automotive insurance?
Yes. For pain and suffering, there's no formula, but here's what you got. You have to have medical bills, really, okay? Or some kind of health care bills. You can't just have pain and suffering without something else. I mean, you could, but I think it would be pretty hard. So a lot of times you'll hear people say you take a multiple of the medical bills. That's not a bad idea. 10 times medical bills could help. Like for 10,000, if you did 10 times, that's where you start and then work down. But don't take that as a God-given, formula. This is something it depends on true pain and suffering. And of course, you're talking about damages. Pain and suffering, there's economic and non-economic. So economic would be the actual things you can calculate. Like you had to hire someone to do this because you couldn't do it, or you lost a vacation and here's the vacation time and what it's worth, or here's another one. Wages that are lost. You can add up the losses. Non-economic are I'm depressed, it affected my life, I can't do this, I can't do that. So there is no magic formula. I'm Tom Martino.
Tom, how do I get to the restroom? Do I just go down the stairs, or
You can do it on the fourth.
No.
You can go down there again.
That's not where they are. You just go right past the elevators on this floor.
On this floor.
Turn right and turn right. They're in the same spot.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
No, you don't want
I think it's easier. I go down to 3.
Why?
I just gotta go through all the damn doors.
Oh no, it's not. No, man, you got to do it. It's not hard at all.
Gives me a little exercise.
Check with your airline before heading out. Denver forecast: light snow and 21 degrees for the high, then the clouds clear out tonight with a low at 1 degree. Thursday and Friday, sunny and warmer, a high close to 40, and sunshine for the weekend with highs up to 48. Right now it's 6 degrees with your impact traffic and weather. I'm Dustin Ritchie on 630.
Jesus Christ.
Get your free credit scorecard today, even if you're not a Discover customer. It includes your FICO credit score, and checking your scorecard won't hurt your credit. Learn more at discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
Oh man, do I love EuroShield, one of the first hail-proof roofs. You heard me, from Johnson Construction. Roofs by Johnson. I'll give you a number. It's easy to remember. Maximum insurance discounts. Now you might have to pay a little for the upgrade, but Chase Johnson tells me he's been able to get people upgraded for no extra money. A lifetime warranty. Think about that. A roof with a lifetime warranty. Stunning designs. Wide variety of styles and colors. It's got insulating qualities and soundproofing qualities, and it recycles tires. So with a typical roof, you can save, they like recycle 1,000 tires. So you feel good about it, right? Plus, it's just great roofing. It's eco-friendly and adds value to your home. Can you imagine having a lifetime warranty, never having to worry about that again? RoofsByJohnson.com. RoofsByJohnson.com. Here's the number. Easy to remember, 303-719-ROOF.
Wow, this place is busy.
Yeah, just like a lot of Greeley. It's growing. We have a great community here, and we actually have elected leaders working together to keep it that way.
I heard they've been investing in public safety in our parks and upgrading our roads.
You're right. And it all starts with teamwork on the city council. Leaders focus on improving our quality of life through smart planning while watching out for our city's bottom line, like Mayor John Gates and City Councilman Dale Hall, who are already listening and leading. The thing is, they need allies like Blythe Driver, who's running for Ward 1 City Council, to help them keep Greeley moving in the right direction.
Sounds like that's the team we need on the city council to keep our community growing the right way.
Right again. Greeley has something special, and on Election Day, November 5th, we can keep it that way by voting for Mayor John Gates, Councilman Dale Hall, and Blythe Driver.
Paid for by Colorado Petroleum Council Committee. Not authorized by any candidate. Kerry Hackenberger, registered agent.
Icon Eye Care is your hometown LASIK partner of the Denver Broncos. Hello, I'm Tom Martino.
The new access to
More
USB
than
redefined.
250,000 LASIK procedures in Colorado with the top surgeons around.
I'm getting the word out about Denver's LASIK Center of Excellence. See the world in a whole new light? Toss your glasses and contacts away. Call Icon today for your free LASIK consultation at 866-GOT-ICON or visit iconeyecare.com.
Doors, doors, doors. You do not have to take a guess at a home center or chance it with a subcontractor or handyman in order to get those old, ugly, drafty exterior doors replaced. And how about those doors inside your home? Looking good or not? Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Doors. We are the experts in full-service turnkey door replacements. Todd?
Well, yeah, Dad. With hundreds and hundreds of exterior door style and color combinations from Provia, our custom finished interior doors, plus our expert in-house door program, we are the ones to get the job done right. On time, on budget, no loose ends.
For sure, Todd. Folks, call and check us out. Book your door project now for select install dates, and you'll enjoy
Not getting some on Facebook, but we are on YouTube. I don't understand it.
Replacement windows and doors. You have our word for Preacher Writer Done Right. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com.
Holy Gentle Giant's dog food features, and we back our work with a